Dr. Ali here from Psychedelic Support. We often get questions about psychedelic therapy training programs and which are the best to enroll in. I'd like to give you information about two programs that are enrolling now for their next cohorts. Both programs are geared towards those who are looking to build the necessary skills for administering psychedelics to their clients. If you're looking for shorter online courses, please check out our website, Psychedelic Support, where you'll find everything from free courses to affordable online courses you can work through in your own time to live taught workshops. If you're considering a longer form program, ask yourself these questions. Number one, am I a medical or mental health professional such as a doctor, therapist, psychologist, nurse, and so on? Number two, do I want to attend a program that is fully online or fully in person or somewhere in between? What is my budget? Do I consider the program cost to be an investment in my professional career that has the potential to increase my services and the growth of my business financially? And the last question is, what psychedelic substances do I envision offering to my clients? The two programs starting soon are offered by the Integrative Psychiatry Institute and Vital Training. Both are excellent, comprehensive online programs for practitioners to learn about ketamine, MDMA, and psilocybin. If you are wanting a shorter 48-hour online ketamine-focused program, do check out our website for a ketamine-assisted psychotherapy training offered by Polaris Insight Center. There are some key differences between these two programs, which we will talk about, and help you have a better idea about which program you are best suited to. Please keep in mind that the Food and Drug Administration, otherwise known as the FDA, has not approved MDMA or psilocybin as treatments or medications for use in treating mental health disorders. Both are still under investigation in clinical trials. Therefore, the exact training requirements are still up in the air until the FDA sets regulatory requirements around credentialing and training programs. With that being said, drug development sponsors like MAPS or USONA will need as many trained therapists as possible. So they will be working closely and in collaboration with training programs to ensure that the certification process is streamlined for those who have already undergone training. With that being said, the state of Oregon has already put forth regulatory requirements for facilitators who wish to be trained to offer psilocybin in certified centers in Oregon. So from there, we do have some idea of, at least in one state for these centers, what the exact training requirements are and which programs are suited to deliver the education that meets those criteria. Now let's compare IPI and Vital Training. First off, to enroll in the IPI program, you must have an advanced degree in either medicine or mental health. The training is designed for therapists, doctors, nurses, and other mental health professionals to administer psychedelic assisted therapies in their practices. Enrollment into the Vital program is open to health providers as well as other healing professionals like coaches. There's no licensure or prerequisites required. And both programs are really great for professional networking. IPI is now enrolling their sixth cohort, and since it launched in 2021, about 1,600 students have gone through it. The cohorts for the 1-year, 256-hour training program starts in January or July, and they anticipate around 300 to 400 students in each cohort, with about 10 students per home group and 3 to 4 in the small group breakouts during the seminars. 90% of the IPI program is live taught online. To learn more and apply, they offer a complimentary call to eligible students. Vital has two cohorts since its launch in 2022, and over 300 students have gone through the program to date. The cohorts for the 180-hour program start in January and September with about 100 students in the cohort and 15 to 20 students in the small group activities. Again, you're not required to have a graduate degree or any medical licensure for the Vital program. They evaluate students' applications based on their previous professional and personal experiences, the extent to which they are committed to inner work and self-awareness, and how open they are to multidisciplinary frameworks of developing knowledge and skills. They prioritize students who are committed to diversity and inclusion and whose involvement in Vital will maximize their benefits to local communities. There is a non-refundable $75 application fee. Both programs have an extensive guest faculty of notable researchers, therapists, and industry experts. The co-founder of IPI, Dr. Will Vandeveer, is a psychiatrist who worked on MAPS MDMA therapy trials for PTSD for several years and brings these learnings into the frameworks that are taught in the IPI program. The founders of Vital are one and the same as Psychedelics Today, a long-standing platform for public education. Both IPI and Psychedelics Today have podcasts you can listen to get a better sense of the organizers of these programs. The trainings consist of webinars, breakout groups, electives, and the Vital program also includes a personal project to help students integrate what they have been learning across the course of the year. Both programs have continuing education credits for professionals. IPI has both CE and CME for qualifying content, and Vital offers CE under the American Psychological Association. All students will receive a certificate of completion. IPI is approved by the Oregon Health Authority to certify students who complete the core online competencies and attend a mandatory in-person retreat. Vital does not yet have the Oregon approval, but students may possibly receive credit in the future if they do obtain it. Currently, no national board certification exists for psychedelic-assisted therapy, and further requirements are pending FDA approval of psychedelic medicines. The IPI program is priced at $10,000 with a discounted early bird price, which is being offered at $7,000. This price includes the core online one-year program. Participants are then invited to an in-person experiential retreat in Boulder, Colorado to experience ketamine, and this costs $1,500 plus travel and accommodations. Or they can attend a $3,000 psilocybin retreat in Eugene, Oregon. These are both optional for IPI's program. The Vital Core program costs $12,000, and they're required to attend an in-person retreat for an additional $2,500 to $4,500 plus travel and lodging. Both programs have payment plans and a limited number of scholarships for those in need of financial assistance. And no doubt these programs are expensive, but if you consider it as an investment in your career and plan to offer psychedelic services, the money is well spent to support your professional and financial goals. You may be wondering, what can I do once I complete these programs? You will be well equipped to offer psychedelic preparation and integration services, and depending on your profession and state of residence, you may be able to offer ketamine therapy, which is legally available now in all U.S. states and prescribed off-label for treating mental health conditions. If you reside in the state of Oregon and complete the IPI program, you may be able to offer psilocybin at certified centers. FDA is still evaluating MDMA and psilocybin as potential treatments for mental health conditions. If the FDA does approve these, there may be additional training requirements, but drug sponsors that are overseeing these trials will be working closely to streamline that certification process or any necessary training requirements that come with FDA approvals of psychedelic substances to ensure those who have already completed programs can complete the necessary requirements as quickly as possible. I do encourage you to find other students who have gone through these trainings. I've talked to several of them, and I hear consistently that they get quite a bit out of the programs. There's a huge value add as far as the knowledge and skills that are developed and the networking opportunities with other students in the program. You can learn more with the links provided, And I wish you well on your education journey with psychedelics. And if you aren't quite sure or ready to sign up for one of the longer programs, we have lots of different offerings on our website, Psychedelic Support. So go there and check them out.